at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Herbert being chased out left. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket.
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on, long way to go in this one.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. The first down run got 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cousins on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there and sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. Herbert's a great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
It's third down. And 3 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. And they are going for it. Herbert now. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A quick throw there out to Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A second down throw for Cousins. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Cousins. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Fourth down, Cousins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. They'll be dropped. Powering through the tackle. 3 yards the gain there, second down. No score after one on EA Sports. Now the third-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
To Noah Fant.
Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
First down.
Herbert on first down now. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Herbert. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's third down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
16 yards. But it brings up fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 37-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Ginn's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. And the Steelers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
32.
A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Denver.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be second down. Throwing again. Herbert. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Herbert back to the air. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Butker's kick here is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Cousins again.
At the 7.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. This is Carson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Flushed out right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Ted Ginn, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A final shot before the break for Herbert. This is the tight end Fant. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he stopped immediately there.
Carson on the carry.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins, flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
38-yard line.
Here's Cousins. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
27-yard line.
To throw, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Cousins. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming. On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's good.
4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Cousins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1.
Cousins.
Second and goal.
Flush to his right.
The 2-yard line.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ted Ginn with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Those 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And shutting him off. Now open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Herbert off of play action. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete right side to Kmet. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now Cousins. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll throw again. Cousins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he to the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Back to it after the pick six. Cousin escaping the pressure right. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On second down, Cousins again. Flushed out right. Funchess with a catch over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On third down, Carson, and some room to roam now. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has. Any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Alexander.
A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
38-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw is Cousins. They'll run the screen with Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but now it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you talk about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Flush to his right. And no, it's incomplete. They have